everyone. So today we're going to be talking about upgrading your 2017 Honda Accord. I have a hybrid model. I believe the 17 is pretty much the same as the 13 as far as the upgrades. I was kind of brought around in a loop on what I had to buy. Um, Altogether, you have to buy, depending on the 17 Accord, sometimes they have the deck. Sometimes the rear deck will have an 8-inch subwoofer in the middle, and then two different regular 6.5-inch speakers, and then another two 6.5s on the door. So what you have to do, you're gonna have to buy the two 6.5s in the door. You have to buy the two 6.5s in the front. So the vehicle is gonna come with four 6.5s, two tweeters, and one 8-inch subwoofer, depending on the vehicle. Some of the Honda Accords do not have the 8-inch subs. So just be very careful. Make sure you check before you buy everything. What you're gonna need, if you're not looking to buy a head unit, you have to buy a LC7 line converter. So definitely search that up. I got mine for 160 bucks. On top of that, of course, like I said, if you're not going to buy a head unit, you're going to want an amplifier. So you have to get, really, you want to get something decent. I picked up a Boss Audio PV 3700 watt. Again, it may be written that it's 3700, but it may not be just that. Apparently, you don't even need that much for my system. I'm not running like a huge sub, it's just whatever sub's on the deck. I'm going to be upgrading that 8-inch subwoofer to a Boss Audio 8-inch Chaos Extreme. It's a nice little subwoofer, clearly a little bit larger, a little wider bass. But overall, you need to have, if you're going to do the whole system, you have to have the 5-channel amplifier. You can't have like a, basically, if you're going to go buy a subwoofer and an amp, it's probably going to be a 2 or 3 channel, something like that. It's going to come, if it does come with one, it's going to be something specifically for that subwoofer, basically. So you have to be real careful. If you're trying to wire the entire thing fresh, which you're probably going to want to do, I mean, you can keep the paper, they call them paper speakers, the stock speakers that come in if you like. That's totally a preference. But you're going to want an amplifier, and you're going to want the LC7, because from what I've heard, if you have that 8-inch subwoofer and you install something that requires more power, it's going to end up messing up the head unit, and it's not going to end up well. So just be careful what you do. Overall, I'll show you exactly what I got here. So this here is the stock speaker. It's like a little paper, kind of like a mesh kind of. Nothing crazy, very small, fairly underpowered. So I upgraded these to the rears. I just put JBLs in the rears, 6.5-inch JBLs, 630 model 637F, and they pretty much do pretty well. In the fronts, I was recommended that you use a system, so you have to have a speaker and the tweeter together. You want to buy a package, basically. It was a Pioneer package where you're able to purchase both. Let me see if I can find it. Alright, so I found exactly what I picked up. So I have JBLs in the rear, no problem. The thing about the fronts, you're going to want the kit with the the 6.5-inch speakers and the tweeters. Make sure it's a two-way component system, because it's just going to sound a lot better from what I'm hearing. I'm not too sure, but just be careful. Also, what I picked up, you need one of the 5-channel 4-gauge kits for that 8-inch subwoofer. You can probably use the 8-gauge. I'm not 100% sure, but I figured, you know, I'd go up 1 to 4. You probably really don't need that much, but with the LC7, you don't have to keep buying all these installation kits. I had a bunch of installation kits I had to pick up. for the standard speakers as well. But I don't believe they're going to be using that with this installation. I'm not installing it personally. I'd personally recommend bringing it to the shop to install. It might be something a little bit, if anything goes wrong, if the head unit does blow for whatever reason, you just bring it to them. It's a lot easier. Again, I would definitely check it out though. Like I said, I got JBLs in the front, well, JBLs in the rear. I got Pioneers in the front, Pioneer tweeters, 6.5-inch speakers, and then I have the Boss subwoofer 8-inch on the deck. So I think it's going to sound really nice. The amplifier is already ready to go. I'm waiting on the LC7 to come in today. I'm going to let everyone know. I'll give you guys an update on how it goes. I'm excited though. I just can't wait. Alright, so I just wanted to add on one more thing before I go. The pricing. Alright, so everything probably costed. I was very lucky. The Pioneers in the front with the tweeters costed 200 from the shop. So it's quite a bit, but if you buy them on eBay, they're probably half that. I got the 8-inch subwoofer on the deck for, I believe, $80, $90. I got the JBLs for $60, $70. The LC7 for 150 and change. The 3700 watt amplifier for about 150. But overall, we're looking, and then you have to pay for whatever they're going to charge you for it. Originally, the first shop I went to said they were going to charge about 800. The shop I went to recently only paid charged about 300 for labor and everything. So, if you guys want, I'm actually going to leave you guys with that. It's a place in Selden, I believe, called Jazz Audio. If you guys are interested, check them out. I've always gone to them for speakers and stuff like that. The guy Mike's a really good guy and always gives me good deals. I think I've been there about maybe 3 times, 4 times. They're always honest. They tell me what to do. The other shop I worked with was at a different location. They didn't really call back. They never really got back to me. I'd call them and they just wouldn't be straightforward about things. So I'm glad I'm working with this shop. They got me right in the one day. They're all about putting in work and getting good deals out. So if you guys are interested, check out Jazz Audio if you're in the area. Alrighty, everyone. Thanks again for watching. Please smash that like button. Like and subscribe. If you guys are interested, I have my Robinhood at the bottom. Feel free to use that link, get a free stock when you sign up. Also, thanks again, everyone. Have a nice week. Enjoy the sun if you're out there. Thank you again.